And so I cry, and I hold you for the last time in this life. This life I tried so hard to give to you. What would you have me do? And this is all I ever was, and this is all you came across those years ago. Now you go too far. Don't tell me that I've changed, because that's not the truth. And now I'm losing you. Where I used to end was where you start. You were the only one. Now I see your eyes, they move too fast. You were the only one. Careful hands, and wandering without that much to see. Your words are empty as the bed we made. Is there another way? Oh love, is there another way? This is all I ever was. This is all you came across those years ago. Now you go too far. Don't tell me that I've changed, because that's not the truth. And now I'm losing you. And now I'm losing you. So DITMAS by Mumford Sons is a wonderful song, but like many great hit songs, it lacks harmonica for some reason. So Sly Wagon Lesson is going to try to help you remedy that today by showing you a bit of a solo based on the melody in the verses of DITMAS that you can throw in kind of in between any verse. And as well, there is an instrumental portion just right at the end of DITMAS. And we're going to simulate that on the harmonica, and I'll show you how to do that as well. And put all the notes up in the PictoTab, where, as usual, a blue means blow and a red means draw. Now, this song is in the key of C, or arguably A minor. And I'm sure people are arguing about it, but I'm not going to. It doesn't really matter. A minor is the relative minor in the C scale, or in the key of C. Anyway, I've got a G harmonica on the rack for today. So I believe that means we're playing in third position. We're going to use the A minor scale that starts on 4 draw. Spooky, huh? All right, so that's on a G harmonica. It's an A minor kind of abbreviated scale. We're going to use that for the solo and also for that instrumental break that we're going to fake on the harmonica. I am cheating as well. I've got a capo here on the 5th fret because that allows me to use the really comfortable G chord shapes. And I avoid having to make that full F, because an F with the capo at the 5th fret can be achieved by playing a C chord. All right? So I'm going to, with your indulgence, describe all the chords relative to the capo. So I'm going to call this a G chord. But you and I both know it is actually a C chord because, look, it's way up here on the neck. All right? There's an A minor. I'm playing an E minor. As mentioned, an F is played by a C chord. The other chord, that you'll need to know is the D. That's a G chord when you play it up here on the neck, but I'm going to reach over with my thumb and pluck what would be relative to the capo. That would be an F sharp, right? Which often goes with a D chord. So it's actually sort of a G chord with a B bass, and you'll see that in the chord notation that you can find to this song on the interweb. All right, those are all the chords I think you need to know. The verses go like this. They just use all four, but you're kind of hanging out in G. That's the key of C. And in time, as one reminds the other of the past. So there, you'll notice it started on that E minor. Really an A minor. E minor. I'll stop doing that now, I promise. So, E minor. And in time, as one reminds the other, there's a C, the other of the past. Back to the G. A life lived, back up to that C. A life lived far too fast to hold on to. How am I losing you? Remembering the lyrics is often the most difficult part of any song. So you'll see there I did a little rundown. I went back up to the C, and then to the G, and then I wanted to do a rundown to the E minor. So I throw a D with that F sharp bass in there, down to the E minor. So it sounds really cool. How am I losing you? All right? That is how the verse goes. Then there's a chorus. This is all I ever was. This is all you came across those years ago. Now you go too far. Don't tell me that I've changed, because that's not the truth. And now I'm losing you. All right, so we're just hopping around from the 1 to the 4 to the 1 to the 5, 1, 4, 1, 5, like that. So it's a C chord. We're playing with the G here, with the capo, right? This is all I ever was. So it's, you hop up to the C and then back to the G. And this is all you came across those years. There you go to the D, those years ago. Now you go too far. Don't tell me that I've changed, because that's not the truth. And now I'm losing you. All right? Then you go back to a verse usually. Or once you go to that funky bridge, and that starts on the E minor. Where I used to end is where you start. So it's just using the E minor, the C, and the G. You were the only one. Now I see your eyes, they move too fast. You were the only one. That's it. So there's only 3 chords in that bridge: the E minor, the C, and the G. All right, so those are the chords, and now we're going to hop to the solo that I worked out. It's based on the melody largely of the verses. You play it over the chords to the verse, so go back and review those if you'd like. I'm going to put all the notes up in the PictoTab, where a blue means blow and a red means draw. Remember, we're playing in 3rd position. We're in the key of C. This is a G harmonica that I've got on the rack for today. And the first note we're going to play is 6th draw, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Okay, you ready? Here we go. You're hanging out on that G chord. that sounds so nice. You do it twice. So if you'd like to play a little instrumental interlude at the end of the song, the way Mumford Sons do on DITMAS, you can do that on your harmonica as well. Same old G harmonica. I'll put the notes up here in the PictoTab. It's just played over three simple chords, that E minor, the C, and the G, when you have your capo at the 5th fret. Otherwise it's an A minor, an F, and a C. All right? That's the first of 4 simple phrases. That's 2. Song resolves on that C chord. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this lesson on how to play DITMAS and add an harmonica solo and a little harmonica interlude at the end. All right, great song by Mumford & Sons that up until today lacked harmonica, but now you can go ahead and add some harmonica of your own. All right, thanks for joining me. I hope you'll hit like and subscribe on your way out today, and hope to see you again on Sly Wagon Lessons for more song-based instruction on how to play the harmonica and the guitar together. Hey, thanks for joining me. See you again.